BeautyCon LA. This is why I moved here. Let's get into the fun shenanigans. Hi, I am Taylor-Alexis, and this is a safe place to talk dangerously about life lessons in your 30s, film, and wellness. Today, we are just going to be talking about BeautyCon. Okay, I know it's not really what's on the channel, but stick around, we could talk. I'm going to use this mic. I don't know where my little fuzzy thing is because if I put this mic on me, it's going to move, and I don't want to give you bad audio. Because you can forgive a bad video, but audio, no. Filming 101. Okay, so I decided that when I moved to LA, I want to just be the author of my own life, just do things that I wanted to do differently. I don't know, not saying that New York was holding me back, but I was just like, let's just go for the adventure, right? So I have a couple of ideas that I want to do in the beauty world, but I wanted to get a feel of what the scene is and what was a better way to just put my feet in and get it wet a little bit than to go to BeautyCon in LA. So BeautyCon was November 2nd and the 3rd, Saturday and Sunday, a whole weekend thing. And I am at the stage in life, almost 35, where I'm going to do VIP. I don't like waiting in lines. I don't care. I will pay extra for service because that's just where I'm at mentally. It's just a better vibe. Same thing with like the airport, whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, I even got VIP tickets to see the Locks when they were out here for their 30th anniversary. Yeah. Anyways. Read the room, Tay, read the room. But so with the VIP, obviously you get like the VIP bags. You get to go early. The event starts at 10 each day until 6. But with the VIP ticket, you get to go at 9 a.m., which is, early. But your girl be up, exercising and doing things. So I was like, all right, let's just do it. I wanted that experience. I wanted to see exactly what I was getting myself into, see what I can meet, and also the goodie bag, which we'll get into. So yes, so the VIP tickets are starting at $299, $300. Let's just round up, keep it easier. They had an early bird special, and that's my only critique right now from day one. About this whole experience is that they had an early bird special where you can get $50 off. And for some reason, when you tried to get tickets online, in the words of my good sis, VP Kamala Harris, they jack the prices up. And I was like, what? So I sent an email, nothing. I saw that people were commenting too. They were also experiencing the same thing and there was no resolution. So I don't know. But I'm going to leave that alone because, you have to pick your battles. But yeah, so the tickets were $300 for the VIP, and I believe the regular general admission tickets were $49 or $29. I feel like I saw a couple prices, but I was like, you know what? I want to go. Let's just invest. Let's go. I feel like I've been a little lucky with Ubers lately. Like all of the Uber Blacks that pop up are just cheaper than the others. I'm like, okay, if we're going to ride in style, we're going to ride in style. Oh, this is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I just want to say really quickly, I give it to content creators because, woo, especially the ones that are doing it by themselves, it's a lot to shoot. Oh my God. Shooting weddings is hard, right? Especially by yourself. You have to think about so many things, especially with video, right? But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to all the content creators out there that are doing it by themselves, that are putting up the tripods, that are like holding up the gimbals with the light and all that stuff. More power to you. I think I might try that for day 2. But day 1, which we're talking about today, has been quite the experience. I have a few ideas that I would like to execute out here. And I know that LA has like a huge beauty scene. So I was like, okay, well, this feels like it's part of research and development. We'll go to BeautyCon to see what's out there, see if it's something that I would like to do in the future. Guess what today is? BeautyCon in LA. Let's go. They had a bunch of panel discussions, photo op booths. A couple of the booths that they had there, there's just really cute things going on. Some booths were giving out massages, some were doing lashes, some were doing like little bedazzled jewels, things like that. So it was so cute. So also shout out to Rebel, makeup artist. He gave me some lashes, some half lashes, because I was told that I can't handle full, whatever. I feel like it's discriminatory against my eyelids. But I appreciate him so much just for being so fabulous, so welcoming, and so quick with it. I would never. Like, honestly, I was telling another girl there, I was like, if it were up to me to put on lashes to go out, I'm probably going to cry and just not go because it's so long. But hopefully now with like all the stuff that I got today from the bags, that I can practice. But here they're theirs. But you see, they're still on. Okay, anyhow. But so they had the VIP lounge. I think it was downstairs, and there was food and stuff there too. Ugh, you girlies that don't have food allergies, more power to you. Like I would just love to have some shrimp. I really do. They had like shrimp tacos. Who doesn't love shrimp tacos? But anyhow, they had that. There's lots of drinks to purchase. You know, I think Vitamin Water was also sponsoring too, so it was cool. There was also like this VIP gifting suite. Now, recommendations for the girlies for next year: if you do the VIP thing, go to the VIP gifting suite first. Okay? They don't tell you that, but I will tell you because I was like, wait, I'm buying full products on the floor that are coming in my bag that I already paid for. Fun, but it's okay. I enjoy supporting. So now I have lots and lots of products. So yeah, with the panel discussions, I saw a few of them. I wasn't able to stay with the full day, but I wanted to just, get in there, get my feet wet, check it out and see what's going on. But they had really cute like photo op booths. Before I wasn't really hold on. I know you're not in my house. I do not enjoy bugs. I do not. So anytime I see one and I think they're coming in, it's like threat, threat, threat. So yeah, it didn't stay for long because I had a couple of things that I need to do before the day's over. And I know tomorrow I'm going to just be there all day, honey, all day. And I'm going to go lighter. I think that was a trip. They did warn me that like, okay, go light because you're going to be grabbing things all day. And oh my God, I had so much that I was carrying around. I started sweating. I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. We got to like do a quick touch up. What is going on? It's like, this was BeautyCon, not SweaterCon, but sweater weather. Yeah, I think day one for me was just kind of like getting my feet wet, looking at the business, seeing what's up. And honestly, that VIP bag, first of all, it was like 20 pounds. And when I went to pick it up, they was, suggested that you wait till the end of the day. But I was like, no, girl, I see what I need to see and I got to get up out of here. But, the ladies, they were warning like, oh, it's 20 pounds. And in my head, I'm like, that ain't no problem. That's why I lift. Yo, they were not joking. It was like 20 pounds, but it was full of like tons and tons and tons of products. And I honestly feel like I don't need to go to Sephora for a while until I need foundation or something like basic like that. But it was cool. It was so nice to see everybody. There was like good energy. Everybody was like dolled up, having a good time. And I'm like, yes, oh my God. I feel like I would love to start the campaign of dress how you feel. Today, this is half of what I wore. I'm not going to show you the bottom because I'm in shorts. But I had, maybe I'll throw a picture up or somewhere. But, I just had this top that I twisted up and my necklace. I love calling this my bankruptcy necklace. I bought this from J. Crew when they were going bankrupt. Another story I'll explain another day. But yeah, so also shout out to Christine at Pixie for giving me some blush. I am not really the blush girly, but because it always, I don't know, I always look like something really happened, like, or some kind of weird doll. But she put me onto this blush. I think it's Ruby by Pixie. And just a little bit goes a long way. Very subtle, very cute, very demure, very mindful. But I have a lot to experiment with, and I just wanted to tap in real quick, and I will be back tomorrow with day 2 and give you more of what's happening there. But I am excited for day 2, BeautyCon LA. This is why I moved here. Let's get into the fun shenanigans. Okay. All right. I will be back. Oh, wait, no, before I go. So when I walked in, they have photographers and they're filming, and there's a sign that says filming beyond this point. So I'm just like, okay, we've got to look ready, darling. But, and please just know that I'm like kidding with all actually, am I? There's a diva somewhere inside, but she's nice, It's like your friendly diva. Anyways, so the photographer came up to me and she was like, no, go back. Like, she was taking pictures. Like, stop, go walk again. And I'm like, is this my moment? It's 9 o'clock. Is this my moment? So I'm excited to see how that turns out. Hopefully I can get it before I put this video out. If not, I will update the community. But anyways, I'm going to go. Got some things that I need to take care of before we have a little bit more fun later. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and tell you a little bit about BeautyCon. So I will see you mañana. This is why I left. Look at all this. Jesus. Hello. I'm back. It's day 2 and let's talk. Do you guys like the fit? I feel like it's giving Wednesday Addams with a little Tom Brown. Okay, so I'm back. Last night after BeautyCon, I came back, did a couple of things, took care of some stuff, and then I went to a game night, and I feel like I have been operating like a 22-year-old on double espresso. I'm a little tired, but we're going to get into what happened at day 2. So my whole thing of going into this, now that I got all the products, and I will show you the bag, oh my God. But now that I have all the products and did all the pictures, standing in line, talking to people, meeting things, I was like, today, day 2 is going to be focused on the actual panels and master classes and workshops and seminars, whatever you want to call it, but just everything that's, talking about the beauty world. So one of the panels that really stuck out to me was the Passion to Profit one. They were just kind of talking about, going viral and using that visibility to create a lasting brand. And I just thought that was really timely too, because I think also, like, even outside of the beauty world, just in any industry, like, going viral can create all of this visibility, but what do you do when you have it, right? What do you do to sustain it? What do you do to keep people coming back? So I just thought it was really nice to hear them kind of speak about branding and telling stories, and just the emphasis of having a good product. I think that is important. I mean, I could say that about the music industry too, right? Having a good product will produce great results. Look at Tyler, the Creator, and this Chromacopia, right? 2 weeks of marketing, sales are just, but the work is good, right? It's the branding is amazing. I'm going to get back to the beauty, the stuff, but it applies. I'm so tired, y'all. Oh my God. I'm like, whoa, I don't know. You know what? It's also daylight savings. So I know we gained an extra hour, but I had to be up early. So I don't know. I feel like I didn't get enough sleep, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still here. We're going. Something that also really resonated with me was the fact that they were bringing up, like, making it to retail, like, whether they're going to be at Sephora, Ulta, Target, wherever. And I think, from that, a lot of people look at it, or there's this public perception that you've made it, right? That it's like, all right, you got to Target, you got to these big brands, that's it. And it's like, no, that's when the real work comes in, because now you're competing against, like, people that are in Target just coming for, like, diapers or something like that. Like, you have to really make sure that your product is out there and you're doing all that you can to do it. So I don't know. I just thought that was nice. Speaking of getting into retail, there's a really good podcast, NPR, How I Built This. I love listening to it. Guy Raz talks to the CEOs and founders of these companies and just kind of get their story of, like, how they got started, what challenges did they face, whether they believe in luck or hard work. And I've listened to a couple of episodes that were focused on beauty products, and they were all saying the same thing about getting into retail. And, like, once you get there, that's when, like, the real work starts. So it was just nice to hear that from these, huge brands, these successful beauty brands, that they are in these big spaces and these, they're having these great partnerships, but there's also a lot of work of maintaining it. So, yeah. Okay. The next, like, activity that I really enjoyed was the masterclass that Sir John did. Hey guys. If If you don't know Sir John, he's a celebrity makeup artist. I guess like just to throw it out there, he's worked with Beyonce, Naomi Campbell, like just all the girls that you could think of. And his masterclass was like, I think it was like dopamine breakfast. You hear me? Oh my God. Dopamine glam of just, putting a little bit together to get that hit of dopamine and go about your day. But no, it was really cool because it felt like an intimate makeup session.
So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this purple pencil and I'm going to use it all over the lid.
And people were asking questions and just figuring out his favorite products, or like, how does he increase his rates, things like that. And, he kept stressing the fact that it's about community and also to be kind, right, in this industry. I don't know. Y'all know I don't subscribe to that mean girl nonsense. I'm like, girl, go touch grass, go heal, please, and thank you. We don't do that over here. But, I love that he stressed that he's been so successful and he seems so grounded that it's like just to hear someone that successful talk about community and why it's so important. Love that. So anyways, some other takeaways, with beauty brands, with anything really, it's sometimes it's better to just go slow and steady, right? And stay consistent. Keep getting back up on that horse. For me, I think the biggest takeaway was that at the top, we collab. It's not competition. On the Passion the Profit panel discussion, one of the CEOs said that she called the other CEO just to ask questions about how is she doing this marketing strategy. And I was like, oh, I love that, they were actually able to hop on a call and talk about it and really implement those things because, sometimes people ask you for help or you want help or you don't know where to get started and people are like gatekeeping that information. So, that comes from a lack of abundance. But yeah, I think it's that was the message. The biggest message for me for BeautyCon is to collab and not to compete. And I feel like that's been my MO for a long, long time. My good sis Beyonce I think it was that documentary she had on HBO, Life is But a Dream, and she was just saying, or maybe something else, but she was basically saying that she only competes with herself. And I'm like, yeah,
I'm competitive, really, with myself.
Right.
Honestly.
exactly. It just clicks. Like, I want to be better than who I was an hour ago with the help of Nespresso. But those are some of the things that I like to also live by. So let's get into my thoughts about VIP tickets and stuff like that for BeautyCon. I like to believe that my intuition is pretty strong, and I think if I were to ask myself, would I go back next year and do this again? I would say yes and no. So yes to being there, but no to being there as like a guest. I would want to be on the participating side. But yeah, I mean, obviously things take time. I told you I have a couple of ideas. Let's see. The perks about VIP tickets. Yes, you get like food. I had a breakfast burrito, which was cool. You can order drinks if you want. There's a lot of vendors and stuff downstairs where you can purchase food as well. I really did enjoy that gifting suite. And I had questions of like, that's not like for both days, right? So I'm glad that I went the first day and got what I needed. But yeah, I thought overall it was a cool experience. Definitely a nice foot in the door when it comes to the beauty world. I'd like to see other things. But, as I was sitting there, I felt really motivated. When you're thinking of business ideas and things like that, sometimes, you want to find something that's going to stand out, that you think that's going to just go, right? Like you got this idea of like, oh, yeah, of course people are going to be on brand with that or on board with that. But, I was sitting there and I was just like, the idea that I had to like get that one product to take off, it's like, that's not really true to the brand that I want to build, that slow and steady mindset, right? So sitting there at the different panel discussions were super affirming, or reaffirming, I should say, about, creating things with passion, right? That I think most people can tell when you're faking it. Like there's certain aspects in life that you can't just fake it until you make it. So and especially with product. And that's what they were also preaching on that panel. So, but yeah, so let's get into this bag really quickly. I'm going to show you. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, take a look. Oh my gosh. So much in here. I mean, like hair masks, lashes. You know, you girls are gonna practice with that one. I don't have any lashes on today. I didn't have it in me. I told you I'd probably cry if I was forced to do it. Hair products and things like that. You know, my girl, Ethereum. I love this. I don't know if my camera's gonna focus because it's just too bright. It's too bright. It's too bright. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and go through all this. It feels like, you know, when you're at a baby shower and everybody's pulling out the gifts and oohs, like all day long. I'm really excited. I think there's also like a Fenty hair product in here. Yeah, hey Riri. So yeah, I'm gonna go and try some of these products out and enjoy the rest of my Sunday before the week starts. But yeah, okay, so I'll be back. I can't tell you what we're gonna talk about next time, but you know, you just never know on this channel. The safe place to talk dangerously. All right, guys, if you loved anything that you heard here today, or if you liked it, hit that subscribe button and I will see you next time. Okay, bye. Remember, be you.